Hello everybody and welcome back to the Ratchet Union Collectors channel once again, and today we're taking a look at the Velocitron Speedia 500 Collection Victory Universe Galaxy Shuttle. So, like always, we can begin by taking a look at this box here, and this box is much larger than it really needs to be, but as you can see here, we got some really cool art on the front. We got Galaxy Shuttle right here, looking super cool. Got that Legacy logo, leader class, Victory Universe Galaxy Shuttle. There he is in Shuttle Mode. On the top here, we can see him in his, because this is a retool of the Siege Astrotrain, this is a triple changer, and he does have the train mode still. Although, I don't believe that Victory Universe Galaxy Shuttle was ever a triple changer, but that's alright. On the side here, we got some nice art of him. And on this side, just continues the art from there. And on the back, we have him in his train mode, him in his shuttle mode. Really hard to show because this box is so big, but there he is in robot mode, as well as his little accessory train tender thing, whatever you want to call that. But that is about it for the box, so we can get that out of here. And bringing Galaxy Shuttle into here. So, like I said, this is a retool of the Siege Astrotrain, so it's not 100% accurate to what Victory, like Transformers Victory Galaxy Shuttle actually looks like. Oh, those are, need to go like that. But still a very, very cool looking figure. And since it is a retool of Siege Astrotrain, it is a triple changer, so he does have his robot, shuttle, and train mode, which the train mode is unique to this figure, not the actual character. But still very cool looking. As you can see, is primarily white with a lot of black accents on it, and then some red and some really nice like metallic blue kind of look to him. Get up close on that face there. Very nice looking head sculpt. I really like how this guy looks. And this, I unfortunately did not back HasLab Victory Saber. So this is my first Victory character. I did, however, back Deathsaurus. So I will have a second. But like I said, very, very cool figure. You kind of see those little blue highlighted boosters on his back there. Really nice looking train wheels here. Those look really nice in train mode. But all in all, very nice. And you can see right here, he actually has the Transformers Victory logo on the side there. I think that looks really nice. It's a very nice little nod there to the source material. And in case you don't know, so G1 in America went from 1984 to, I believe, 1988. There were 4 seasons. Seasons 1 and 2, and then the 86 movie in the middle there. And then season 3, and then like a 5-part season 4 that was really short. In Japan, they just didn't get season 4. Instead, they got a show called The Headmasters. Whole new series, full-length series. The Headmasters then went to Super God Master Force. After Super God Master Force was Victory. So this guy is like 2-3 years removed from American G1. So very unique figure. I would imagine the G1 character to be very rare. But all in all, super cool looking character here. He does come with a ton of accessories. He was, Siege Astrotrain was one of the first like Voyager Plus type leader class figures, and since this is just a retool of that, he gets all the accessories as well. And you can see some of them here. So he does have these 2 guns here. And these 2 guns are identical but mirrored. So there we go. As you can see, opposite sides are exactly the same. Flip this around here. And you can see there's a peg on this side but not on the other side. So pretty cool. I like to put these on his shoulders. I display my my Astrotrain with these on his shoulders like a Seeker, because he's got the wings on his back. He kind of reminds me of a Seeker. I know he's not, but that's just kind of how I display it. But these are pretty cool. Get those out of here. He also has this, which is like a minigun. Very cool. I actually like this gun a lot. This one's pretty sweet. Got 6 barrels in there. You can imagine this thing would spin. And you can hold it like this, but just because it's a minigun, I prefer to display it upside down, like that. That's kind of how, and then you'd have like a handle up here, but you get the idea. Pretty cool. Then you also get this gun here, which is cast in red but painted black. And this is just a pretty generic cannon. Pretty sweet looking. Looks like it could do some damage. Pretty nice. And then you also get this little like missile pod thing, which is also really cool looking. You got port there, peg there, peg there. Speaking of that, you can actually take all of these and you can get the minigun. It's got ports on either side, so you can take these guns, stick them right there, and right there. And then you can take this gun, and with that port in the back there, it'll actually go into the minigun barrel here. But do be careful. I caused some little stress marks on mine by doing this, so don't force it, but it just plugs in right there. And as you can see, those stress marks are kind of pulling there, so just be careful with this. I don't do this often. This is probably going to be the last time this will ever be combined like this, so not too worried about it. Then you can take this one here and just kind of stick it wherever, right there. And now he's got like a whole 5-part mega cannon. Pretty cool. I don't display my figure like this at all, but it is an option. You can do it. You can put all these guns together into one giant cannon. But we can split these apart. Get these all out of here. And like I said, just be careful on that because it is causing stress marks. But get those all out of here. And he does come with this accessory too, which I'll show off more when we get into its various vehicle modes. But this is kind of like a tender thing for the coal tender for the train. It can also fold out to be like a launch pad for the rocket mode. And it can also open up and store all of the weapons in there. But you can also pop this out here and split these in half, and those can go on his feet, just like this, just to kind of beef him up a little bit more, make him a little taller. Pretty cool. Also extends his heels a lot because this can actually, you can take it and fold this around like that and spin it to the back, and you can actually peg this back here and it can be stored there, but his knees aren't the strongest and it likes to just tip back, and that just looks ridiculous. So we can get that out of here. We can also go ahead and get these off of him. There we go. Get all the accessories aside. And we can go over articulation on this guy. So to begin with, his wings back here can fold in or back, but mine is incredibly stiff. And I've already scratched some of the black paint off, so do be careful with that. But if you want to, you can angle these back, kind of give him a little bit more dynamic look with his wings. I almost prefer them to just stay straight, just like that. But his head is on a ball joint, can look up and down, left and right, can do a full 360. His arms can do a full 360, but they are definitely impeded by the wings. But it is doable. They can bend out this far until that curve in the shoulder there stops it from going any further. He does have bicep articulation as well as double jointed elbows for a full 180 degrees. No wrist swivel, but you can kind of give him sword wielding wrists, so you can use that for posability and stuff. He does, rather surprisingly, have a full 360 at the waist. His legs can kick out straight to the side, and if he utilizes these little skirt pieces, he can kick pretty much straight forward, and then very little back before you start hitting this, and if you don't hit that, you're going to hit the wings. So not a whole lot of back movement at all, but that's alright. He does have thigh rotation, as well as a little less than a 90-degree knee joint. Ankle rocker joints that are incredibly stiff. And if you want to count it, you can kind of flip his feet down and kind of give him like a stepping kind of look. But you can't really use that a whole lot. So overall, for a leader class figure, not too bad on articulation. Definitely more along the lines of a Voyager plus, all this. So still, very cool figure though. I definitely like this thing. Super, super nice. But since I've mentioned him a few times, let's take a look at Victory Galaxy Shuttle and Siege Astrotrain. And these two are repaints of each other. He's got a new head. All in all, very, very cool looking figures here. They use the same mold, so pretty much everything that you see on this guy, you can see on this guy, just different colors. On the back here, see those little boosters, got his train wheels. Very cool. Very, very cool figures here. I definitely like the Siege Astrotrain, although mine has some ridiculously loose knee joints, as you can see. And this one I can already kind of feel the knee joints are kind of getting loose already, which is kind of disappointing, but can't do a whole lot about that. We can get him out of here though, and we can bring in, this is the Kingdom Optimus Prime for a size comparison. So he comes right about up to Prime's shoulder. Very cool. Get another size comparison here. This is Retro Headmaster's Hardhead. Deluxe class figure. Very nice. These two are both Japanese G1 characters, so that's pretty cool. I think he was in Season 4, but he's a Headmaster from the Headmaster show. We can get him out of here. And we can go ahead and get him transformed into, let's do Shuttle Mode first, since that's his main alt mode, and then we'll talk about Train Mode at the end. But to check out the transformation guide, link will be down in the description, as well as right up here. Alrighty, so here we have Galaxy Shuttle in his very cool spaceship mode, or space shuttle mode, excuse me. And again, this is just the Siege Astrotrain mode. So if you've seen that, you've seen this. This is just in white this time. Some Autobot insignias instead of Decepticon. But very, very cool actually. As I said, it's primarily white with some black details. Then you get the red and the Autobot logos and some various blue details on the windows and up here with that Victory logo again. Very nice. Very cool little details on the fin up there. And a lot of people complain about this section back here because it's a little rough looking back here, but it doesn't bother me a whole lot. I don't mind. I think it looks pretty nice. You get the idea of what this is for sure. But got his thrusters back there. Super cool. And like I said, you can take his little train tender thing and you can fold it out like this. And actually, you can fold it out like this. Spin that around. Peg it in right there. And mine won't lay flat. I don't know why. It's got like a gnarly bow in it. It won't lay flat. But you can take this and you can peg him in to these 3 posts right here. The same posts you used to peg him in on his backpack. And there you have like a little launch base. Pretty sweet. I do like how that looks. But we can get this out of here. And for a comparison, once again, here we have the Velocitron Speedia 500 Galaxy Shuttle. And here we have Siege Astrotrain. And as you can see, Astrotrain has the siege battle damage effect on him. And Galaxy Shuttle does not. This looks a lot cleaner. This looks like it's actually been through some stuff. But very cool looking. As you can tell, they're still just repaints of each other. Definitely pick and choose what you want. This looks darker and evil. This looks more realistic. This looks like NASA would actually launch this. This looks like something from a cartoon. Because it is. But very cool. Nothing real impressive on the bottom side except how black this gets when there isn't a whole lot of black on him in robot mode. But very, very cool. And to keep things going steady here, since this video is already long enough, let's go ahead and get this guy transformed into his train mode real quick. Once again, transformation guide is down in the description, as well as right up here. And here he is in his final alt mode, which is honestly, very realistic looking train. It's just pretty much one solid color. You've got these really nice wheels down here that look super nice when they spin. I don't know if you can see that too well just because of the angle of the camera, but they look very nice when they spin. Just because of how they painted this on this version, and these are just purple on Astrotrain, so I definitely appreciate them adding that little bit of silver on there. Definitely breaks up the just black that this thing is. Which is so bizarre because this thing is like, there's a lot of white on the robot mode, and then train mode is just like jet black. But very cool looking. Got some white there and some white there. That's about it. Pretty sweet looking though. I mean, I got no complaints. This is definitely the more realistic of the two. But so we can grab his extra accessory car here, and we can peg that in right here. And that will just become, it's supposed to be like the coal tender for the train, so you would technically have coal in here, and they'd shovel it into here because it's a steam locomotive. But very cool. I actually do like that. That looks pretty nice there. It breaks up the black on this quite a bit. I do like that. But get that out of here. And we can do yet again another comparison. So here is Victory Shuttle, and here is Siege Astrotrain once more. And as you can see, definitely just 2 bricks. And Astrotrain definitely has some more color on him, with like a lot of that detailing in there picked out with some silver or some like gunmetal gray, whereas this guy is just black. I almost wish they would have done that on these little like greebling details up here. Just added some of that color to it there. Would have made this thing pop a lot more, but as it is, it's fairly realistic, honestly. I kind of dig what they went for here. But pretty sweet. I do like this. I like this a lot, actually. This is a really cool figure here. But we can go ahead and get him transformed back into robot mode so we can finish this video up. Once again, transformation guides will be linked in the description as well as right up here. And here we are back in his robot mode. So to finish this video up, this is my first Victory Transformer, so that's pretty sweet. I do really like his robot mode, although it's not really animation accurate 100%. I really like the Shuttle mode, although the back end is a little messy. And I do like the train mode, although it doesn't exist for this character. So each thing kind of has a weird thing about it, but all in all, this is a very cool figure. Really cool repaint of the Siege Astrotrain. And if you like Transformers Victory or Japanese G1, or if you just want another spaceship in your collection, I guess, I would definitely give it 2 thumbs up. It's a really cool figure. I really enjoy it. I hope you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what you think of this figure and if you own it or plan to pick it up. But that being said, have a good night.